All right, for the replay, thanks for joining me. Whoops, I'm realizing the screen was lining up properly. Just trying to silent the screen. Fabian, nice to have you here, sir. Oops, here we go. Welcome to my scope. Sorry, I'm just getting set up again. Towards the fun part. The Love Doctor, thank you, Fabian. All right, come on in, welcome in, come on in, folks. Come on down. Thanks for joining me. Actually, if you're noticing my background, it's a different venue than usual. I'm actually dog sitting for a friend of mine this weekend back in the Marina, my favorite place. But this is a different place because I get to hang out with my friends. It's great. Hey, good to see you here. So I'm get to bring it home. This is the wrap up for the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. So if you're not following me already, tisk. Please make sure that you are following me. So swipe right on the iPhone or up on the Droid or tap the little guy in the corner and make sure to tap follow me. Also, please share. Nice to have you, Sir Paul. Please make sure you share on Twitter and invite your followers on Periscope as well. It'd be much appreciated. And I'll get straight into it. If you haven't been following this share-a-thon, you're missing out. You are missing out. I've been sitting and going, I know a lot of stuff, but boy, this stuff I didn't know. So grateful to have that group here. So very grateful for the Pray 10K group. And as Missy Ann showed at the beginning of the hour, there's such a diverse community here. And I'm so grateful. Why would I be following that is mad. You know, some people don't know me yet. It's the way it is. And Katya, please write that list down of all those names. I was trying to look them up on Facebook. I couldn't keep up with you. So if you write the list down, maybe put it in the Perry 10K group. I'd love to look at those people you were talking about following because there's some great stuff you mentioned and different people you've been following I didn't know about. So please do that. It'd be awesome. So let's get started. Of course, yes. No, there was. Whoops, above the table. There's such a diverse range of teachers here, and yes, I am a relationship coach, and I'll get to my content very quickly. I've got 10 minutes, but also can pad a little bit because I'm the last one in the round. Yeah, it was on fire. So I'm going to bring it home a different way. I'm going to give some pieces that are nuts and bolts, but I want to speak to certain pieces. First of all, let me tell you who I am. My name is Barry Selby. I am a relationship coach, author, and speaker. I have a #1 best-selling book, which I'm going to talk about as about how things work. Called 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. It's on Amazon. It's on my website. You can get it as a physical download, an ebook, or Kindle. See, multi-purpose. That's nothing about making money. Not one thing for one purpose. You could have one thing you've done. I'm already cutting into the teaching. As I think, well, Marvin mentioned it too. If you take one thing that you've done, it could be a talk that you did in a seminar room teaching some people. It could have been a phone call with somebody. Get it transcribed, convert it into something else. Let me show you something. This is a book, yes, physical book, 400 pages almost. This book started out as social media posts. I literally was invited by a friend of mine to post on social media what I believe about relationships, and I did. I had about 60 of them. Some of them were repeats, but when I finished them up, I had 50 good ones. That was the foundation of this book. I didn't plan on writing a book. I never planned on being an author. I'm still kind of going, I'm an author. That's really weird. If you are freezing, what I've learned and I happen on other people's today is no principles for relationships, not secret relationships. What do you think I am there? If you are freezing up, please just quit the app, come back in again. It's happened for me earlier with other people too. So here's the piece I want to speak to first. Whatever you are, whatever you're about. Sorry, I'm just saying, who's yelling my name out there? Oh, Gusset. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, I had a lot of freezing issues too, so I basically quit the app, come back in again. It was working fine after that, so hopefully you are too. And as long as the majority of people are okay, then it may be your Periscope doing it. And since Mercury went retrograde, things have been a bit iffy the last few days anyway, so I could be part of it. Anyway, back to source. Every one of us has a message. Every one of us has content, ideas, sharing. Thank you, Laurie. Glad to have you back. That we can teach and we can share. So absolutely it's important that we get that out to somebody, because the way I've talked about in my coaching work, and I've talked about with other people too, is that wherever we are in life, there's always going to be somebody ahead of us who can teach us something. But as I always looked at it, is imagine you've got one hand out in front of you reaching out to the person who can help you up with the next step. At the same time, your other hand can reach behind you to somebody who's not yet to where you are. So you can be teaching something that you know, even though there are people out there who teach way more stuff than you do. I'm in the relationship arena, the niche of relationships. I don't teach about health or money. Relationships is my favorite thing because I've studied so much about it. I've learned so much. I've made plenty of mistakes and I've written about it. And I've done 250 Periscope broadcasts about it too. The thing is, there are people I respect deeply in the arena of relationships, such as John Gray, such as David Daly, who's one of my favorite teachers. I mentioned his book on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday when we did our favorite book. several teachers who I deeply respect, who are my mentors. At the same time, they can't teach everybody, and they won't. And some people don't like their styles anyway. I've had people tell me they like listening to my talks and my writings because they like the way I share my knowledge. But I've distilled down what they teach me. And the thing about it is I have a benefit of not being the source of everything. I've taken 7 different teachings and blended them into my own understanding, what I've learned. So I studied with David Data, Alison Armstrong, John Gray, Warrior Sage, Satyen Raja. But I've also got a background in spiritual psychology, a background in spiritual teachings for the last 15 years as a licensed spiritual counselor. So I'm not going to teach you just one thing. It's my blend of everything, because that's my style. You have your own one. The key thing is that what I've got has to be deliverable, because I've been studying stuff for 30 years. I don't think anyone's going to sit with me for 30 years to learn what I've learned. Wouldn't make sense. But if I put pieces together in useful keys, like my book, I have an online program in 2 formats that is really the vision piece of what I've learned over many years. So I can tell you that if you have something you can teach that will be valuable to somebody else, or is valuable to you, share it. How can you make 10K online? Depends what you do. If you have a product that's worth $100, you sell 1,000, that's 10K. That's how simple it is. The key thing is, first of all, you've got to have what you want to deliver. And that comes down to 2 things. Something you know is going to change people's lives, or you do market research and learn what people want that you have. That's 2 ways of doing it. And Katya mentioned that. Second piece is, you've got to put that in a format they can use. So if it's something about, in my area, it's about relationships, I have one particular program I created, which is really this distillation of 8 different pieces into a vision program to create the vision of love they want to create. It's my single female audience. So women who want to transform their love history and to create what they really want, I have an 8-module program designed just for them. And it starts with a list, and it builds to an experience where they walk through into the looking glass, as it were, into the vision of what they want to attract in their relationships. So yes, you can make money on YouTube, but it's not my teaching area, so I can't help you with that. So you might find somebody who can teach you that. But let me get back to the piece I was talking about. So Indrani, how are you, love? Good to see you. I haven't seen you locally. We need to catch up one of these days. By the way, I might do a scope a little later with somebody else who's traveling the country who just hit LA today. We're going to meet up today, I think. So we might do a scope together for the fun of it. That's just for the Perry 10K folks. It is gold design. I didn't design it. I know, you should definitely look like that. Oh, you know, Professor? It's the glasses. They call me the Love Doctor, but not Professor. So you have something that you know how to teach. You consolidate it down. So I have a program called The Dating Advantage. It's for single women who can lay out steps, one step at a time, to attract the love they really want, the person they really want, the vision of their vision board into real life. I've got that in 2 versions because I have a home study download, and I also have a version which is scheduled of 8 weeks with coaching, because either one works. I also have private coaching online, because I go to events and people know how to find me. They want my website. So you need to have a place people can find your stuff. So first of all, what do you want to teach? 2, make it bite-sized chunks and useful teachings they can use. Don't teach theory, teach stuff they can practice with. That's another piece. Third one? I lost track of that. Okay, you're getting facetious now, sir. Can you make money online by scamming? If that's what you want to do it, but it'll kick your butt, so don't even try that. And by the way, Perry 10K is about clarity, authenticity, and integrity. So scamming isn't what we play here. So if that's not what you want, if what you want, go look somewhere else. I've got a couple of minutes to wrap up. I want to get to the point of this. You need to have a place people can find your stuff, whether it's on your own site or a common site, because Katya listed a ton of content of places where you can go find like sites, whether it's Udemy or other places where you can do online programs, stuff like you can do that as well. So so I'm going to stick to this. So bottom line is there's so much you can do that is creative. But the key thing to remember is you have learned things that somebody else doesn't know. And if you can combine it together into a clarity and effective piece of teaching, then it's worth money. But as someone said, Cindy, I think said at the beginning, someone said in the first hour about you give high content value for free, because that's what people become loyal to. When you give good stuff for free of what you teach, they will follow you, you know? So that's the thing. You're asking lots of questions, but I can't help you with them. Sorry. So you don't know how to code. You can get stuff done online. If you've got some money to spend, a little bit of money to spend, you can use Fiverr to get things done for you. You get a free site with WordPress. You can create all these kinds of content. You can use MailChimp as one email list manager that's free or very low cost. So there's different ways of doing it, and you can create the whole system straightforward. But the key thing comes back to, what do you have a value to give, and who's your audience. Two primary things. So focus on what your teaching is and who do you want to teach. I know my audience is primarily single women because I've dated so many of them. Well, not so many, but enough to know, and I've counseled many over the years as a friend. And the truth is, they're the ones that listen to what I teach. Most men, because I'm one of them, don't listen. So they don't usually come to my clients. Sometimes they do, but they've got to be willing to do the work. So it's finding your audience that is your niche. Who is your real refined audience? And then other people come find you. So, you know, that's how it works. Do you think teaching how to build websites will make money online? Absolutely. There are people who make tons of money doing that stuff. And there are some people who provide services to make websites. In fact, that's something that Katya's got offering. Actually, she's doing it for free, which is even better. Is how to make a website in, was it 5 minutes, something like that? So there are ways of doing that, yes. Anything that, online is where everything is. And as Fabian said, and I want to say mention what he said again, because I'm going to wrap up my time. Absolutely, video this year. And I should say live stream video, not just video, because that's YouTube, and that's so old, that's so 2015. So what's so powerful now? How do you put yourself in front of clients? Video, live stream. That's how you do it. Oh, 5 days, not 5 minutes. I missed that one. How do you put yourself in front of clients? Is live stream. So basically, if you do that, then you can communicate and express yourself through a video format, because one, it makes you a better speaker, and two, what happens for me when I'm doing this in the 250 scopes is that you're surprised how many men have reached out to help with abusive relationships. Well, men have been through it too. So I want to make sure that you know, it's like, that's the thing. There's such a, in fact, Stephanie, I'm going to follow you now because you maybe some overlap of what we do with each other. I'll try 5 minutes. I wasn't suggesting that, Katya, you know, website in 5 minutes. But this is the thing. It's about speaking and teaching something you share. And live stream is where it's at. I've got content now done in live streams that I didn't have before. I actually need to go back to some of my scopes and transcribe what I wrote because that wasn't in my book. It was something that came through in the Periscope. So it's such an easy thing. So it's easy to do. You just got to really be focusing on what you want to teach. So if you have content to share, live stream is one great place to put it. And then you archive it, you repurpose it, you stick it into YouTube, as I mentioned, somebody else mentioned earlier. You archive it to something like Catch.me, you put it into YouTube or Vimeo. I'm embedding it to my website slowly as my video blog now. So, yeah, I know technically you can make a website in 5 minutes. I'm like, Katya, I know you're on a run now. I love it. Okay. Yeah, pyramid schemes are a joke. I don't even worry about that. So, and I don't give numbers about how much money, so I'm not going to answer that question either. The thing is that if you start with a video, like a broadcast, then it's a base to start with. You can always edit, refine, and teach, which you can do that. So that's what I want to speak. And I think my time is about up, so I'll wrap up. And so if you want to check out my site and check out my content, I've got online programs, again, for the single ladies particularly. Also private coaching for anybody who's single, wants to have help, is on my site. Just go to barryselby.com. Done, easy. All right? So that's it. Yes, the transcript. Oh, yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, use the transcript on YouTube for the captions help their SEO accessibility. Thank you for that. It was a good one. I didn't think that was something to do. So, Stephanie, you've got some skills in this area. That's a far. That's why it's PHAAR. Got it. All right. Very cool stuff. All right, so I'm wrapping up. Thank you for watching me. By the way, again, as a reminder, if you haven't watched Perry 10K before, we do a Perry 10K share-a-thon every day of the week. Monday through Friday, it's usually a 2-round session, 2 hours of basically 12 speakers, sometimes more, teaching different principles, different teachings every day. And Wednesday, we did one about the book that will change your life. That was a rocking day. Today's about how to make money online. So every day is different. And sometimes it specializes in something else. All right? You're welcome. And dude, clean up your language. It's not appropriate. And so on the weekends, we do shorter version ones. I won't be on this weekend. I've got another commitment, so I won't be there. But there'll be someone on Perry 10K every day. So follow Perry 10K, that person, that is actually Katya. And, or somebody else is in that one. I'm not sure. Somebody may be using the account. But Katya is running our crew, not this Katya, the other Katya. Katya V, not Katya S. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me. Get in and do your stuff. And, okay, whoever you are, you need to get a new life. And I'm sorry, you're just getting a bit too interactive, so you're out. Oh, such fun. Okay. My pleasure. And, yeah, Stephanie, I'm curious to chat because it sounds like you got some overlap. Maybe we have some possible, what's it looking for? What's the word? A strategic alliance, that's what we're looking for. Affiliation type stuff, we'll see. Anyway. Well, I didn't go long enough. I mean, he was going on and asking questions and I answered some of them, but he was not willing to let go. And I said, dude, see ya. That was trolling. That was just annoying. It wasn't trolling. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll message you over. I'll direct message you over what's that thing? Twitter. I said Twitter. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, Cindy. I love you too. Always grateful to bookend with you in these scopes. And by the way, just so you know, I'm not going to Periscope Summit. I was planning to go next week, but some commitments came up in LA. I need to stay in town, and it actually saves me money, which is good. But I'm staying here, and I had to let go of some other stuff I wanted to be there for. But I'm realizing there'll be another Periscope Summit, maybe in New York, and I'll get to that one and see all my friends Cindy and Michael and those folks there, and the UK folks too. So I had to let go of Periscope Summit in San Francisco. C'est la vie. So there'll be other opportunities. And we'll do a Perry 10K Summit sometime soon. That'll be fun. In person, maybe on the East Coast. How about that? Just dropping a idea in the bucket. Okay, I'm signing off. I've been rambling for too long. I'll see you again soon. Take care of yourselves. Again, we might do a scope later because Lorelei is coming into town. So we're gonna connect today and talk. So in-person meeting of Perry 10Kers, which is always fun. All right. Yeah, Perry 10K Inspiration Convention. I like that. That's cool. Okay, I'm done. See you guys later. Have fun. See you. And by the way, if you're not following me, make sure you follow me. I forgot that one, by the way. Okay. Katya, you rock. I will see you folks soon online, I'm sure. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Oh, sorry. I have to wait now because you guys are chatting. I have to wait till Cindy and, and Katya finish talking. All right. I think we're done. I'm signing off. So if you just joined the scope, please watch the replay. Make sure you're following on Periscope. I do broadcast pretty much every day. And I will see you guys soon. All right? Take care. Bye.